But first here on RT1, Kip's romantic evening doesn't go to plan in Shortland Street.
What do you think of women who dress up to tell the whole world they're gagging for it?
I think they have little respect for themselves. Take a good look at the new prime suspect. I'm a creature of habit. I do the same run every day.
That's interesting.
Why?
Because that is where we just found Beth Wilson's body.
Is it? My passport.
Your passport? You're going overseas?
I don't know yet.
Tanya, stop it. Sit down and drink this.
I've already made up my mind. You're not going to talk me out of it.
You're telling me that after what you went through with your sister today, you feel nothing for that child? Nothing for Maya?
Mum.
I don't believe you, Tanya. You're not like that. I don't believe that you could hold that baby in your arms and not feel...
Of course I felt something. Of course I do. He's perfect. Brand new. It's not his fault. I just wanted to keep holding him. And I can't.
Yes, you can. He needs you in his life.
No. Because when I look at him, I want to love him. He reminds me of...
He is not Mark. He is a little baby with a whole wide world to learn about. He's...
Every time I look at him, I'll think about the baby I could have had. When Maya's baby turns one, I'll think about how my baby would have just been one. When he starts school, I'll think about how my baby...
You will have a baby one day, Towns. I know you will. And you can grieve for the one that you've lost. But it wasn't meant to be. There's been a lot of hurt and distress over the last few months, but running away is not going to make that hurt stop. You know what might, though? There is a beautiful little baby boy ready for our love. He is our chance to start again, Tans. To start healing. If only you'll stay.
You're not shocked that Beth is dead? Surprised?
Given how long she'd been missing, I had assumed the chances of finding her alive were slim.
And are you concerned that her body turned up in an area that you're known to frequent?
I'd only be concerned if I'd had something to do with her death.
Did you have any contact with her outside of the hospital?
Maybe the odd staff drinks? I don't know. Did I socialise with her on a personal level? No.
Did you have any contact with her?
No. She was a staff member in my department, one among dozens. Are we done?
Until tomorrow morning, after we have a more detailed report of the state of the crime scene.
Till tomorrow, then. I'll wait for you to call me, shall I?
Sure.
Good. I'm happy to help you in any way that I can.
What's the difference between beef stroganoff and beef casserole?
Sour cream? Why?
Trying to find something to cook for tomorrow night.
What's tomorrow night?
Well, I'm hoping it's going to be me and Tess. Here, having dinner.
As in a date?
A date if she says yes when I ask her.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, it's to celebrate. I'm the new permanent ED consultant.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
And that's good for me too, because my boyfriend will be in a good mood, having a competent doctor on board.
I'm looking forward to working with Craig.
So, stroganoff, eh? Well, I don't claim to know much about food, but I do know that it's spring, so maybe a salad would be better.
And a hell of a lot easier too. Thanks, mate.
Don't mention it. Anything to make your hot date go smoothly.
What?
I'm glad you've decided to stay. You go and sit down. I'll bring the coffees over.
Here she is, midwife in the making. Well done, you.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Maya would have preferred an obstetrician in a bed in the maternity ward. So, acting charge nurse, eh? What are you going to change first?
Nothing. I'm only filling in. It would be a bit arrogant to start making changes.
I think she's just teasing, my dear.
Oh, right.
Morning all. And a beautiful morning it is too, I might add.
I think being a grandmother suits you, Yvonne.
I think so too.
As a bird. It what? Beth.
Oh no. Steve. I have to find Steve.
I suppose we all knew in our hearts.
No, I didn't. I hope she bailed. Got sick of the place. Anything but that.
I guess this is why Lara Wade was in here wanting to talk to Scotty.
Really?
They'll be asking about Beth's roster, that's all.
Well, I wasn't suggesting anything else.
Good.
No, I did not have anything to do with Beth outside work hours. Like I said last night, she was an employee.
I'm going to ask you again. And this time, before you answer, remember that we have your juvenile offender prints on file.
So?
Did you socialise or have any contact with Beth Wilson outside of work hours?
No. No, no, no.
There was an item found in Beth's car. Your prints are all over it.
It's impossible.
It would help if my client knew what the item was.
A black umbrella.
I loaned it to Beth a few weeks back, hardly a smoking gun.
You'd loan personal items to any of your employees, would you?
If they were going to get saturated on the way to their car, yes. This is a joke.
Tell me about your history with prostitutes, Mr. Scott.
Here we go.
You've been a regular visitor to brothels over the years, haven't you?
You don't have to answer this question.
No, I want to. When I was first posted in East Timor, I went with a few of my fellow soldiers to a brothel. Yes, I went with a prostitute. I did not enjoy the experience, so I never repeated it.
According to friends in your unit, you accompanied them on a regular basis.
Not to have sex.
You're telling me you paid for a hooker so you could have a cup of tea and a nice chat?
I talked with the girls, yes.
So would you say the problem with women is physiological or psychological? That girlfriend did you wrong. No, maybe it has something to do with your mum.
This is all irrelevant.
I don't imagine you've ever met a prostitute working in East Timor. They're not like the working girls here.
Save the preaching.
They're desperate, poverty-stricken women who suffer violence and abuse on a daily basis. I felt sorry for them, so yes, I gave them money. And no, I didn't sleep with any of them. Because looking at these girls, I couldn't feel attracted to them. I could only feel sorrow. If you find that strange, that's your problem. I have nothing to hide.